You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's unfolding, and I just need gotta go through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot at pimping.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? Just some regular guys having some real conversation. What's good? Get y'all funky ass up. Y'all know the routine.
Good morning,
What's
good morning,
fellas?
people. Good morning. Top of the AM.
Good morning, everybody. Get on up,
What's good, fellas?
where you at? 901. I expect to see everybody on here up and perky by 9/11. What's happening? What's up?
Let's get to it. Good morning. Good morning, my funky ass up. What's up, man?
Good morning, Natalie. Good morning, Ra.
What's good, man? Wait for the gang,
morning,
Eric.
Eric.
What's good?
Nice Thursday.
Yeah, we're pushing
Thursday
the end. We're
vibes.
getting the end of the week is near.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
End of the week is near, man.
But we got how they said he Kim what is it, 7 days in a wake up if you got 8 days before you going home? What is it?
It's
Got 7 days.
7 in a wake up.
7 in a wake up before the official Scott family reunion gonna be going on up in South Jersey, New Jersey. A little different spots. I've been hosting this one, guys. 50 years in this family, and in that family over there, my family over there. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Being the host, the main key player, it ain't for the weary, man. I'm telling you, man. You need as many people as possible to handle different things, because a lot of stuff I've been doing is considered last minute, which to me, I'm from the era where you just tell me to be there and I'm there. I don't care if you told me yesterday, I'm there today. If I could be there, I might not be able to, right? But with all that being said, man, I know we got the big family reunion for our family coming up next year. And I truly hope we jump on it starting like September 11th at the latest, man. Even though it's gonna be next year, August. But the more time you got to prepare, the less headaches and stress towards the finish line. But anyway, that's that, man. How y'all boys doing today, man?
I'm good, man. Hit them like buttons, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. I ain't, complaining. I know Fly handling some stuff with the college right now, but I ain't complaining, up, man. Another day above ground, man. I'm here. I ain't complaining about nothing, bro.
I know that's right. What up, Jason? Nothing. Good morning, Travis. Yo, check it out. Uber Steve had a passenger last night, right? He taking this lady. He picked the lady up at a crib. You know what I'm saying? She came out. She had the walker. You know what I mean? Noticed that the legs was, not really, they wasn't functioning. She's like an older lady too. She about 80 something. Yeah. And I took her to Uber Steve, my third person. He wound up taking her to a horse ranch, like where they do equestrian riding the horses and training horses. So Uber Steve asked her, he said, are you a horse trainer? What do you do here? Because I'm interested in horses. I probably really want to be a cowboy. And she was like, oh, go take scared this, that, and the third. She's like, nah, I own horses and ride them. And I was like, that's dope, because obviously, with the lack of 100% usage of her legs, having that horse as an extension, give her opportunity to ride around and be free, man. She really enjoyed it.
What do they like straddle her?
They assisted to get up onto the horse.
Down? Like I'm
Russ,
talking about how
it's
they
like
keep her
that. Her
on
legs
the.
work.
Oh, her
Her
legs do
legs
work.
work. They just not 100% functional. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Okay.
probably about 40% functional. But once she got up on that horse, I didn't know who that was. You know what I mean? High Hole Silver or somebody. Away. I had to stay and watch, man. I was amazed, man. That's all. It was just amazing, amazing to see her get up on that horse and ride free. And I promise you, man, once she got up there, she looked like she's about 18 years old over again, man. For real, for real. But that's a beautiful thing, man. Seeing our elders get to enjoy things
It seemed like
it
that
was a
horse
youth.
actually give her life, man.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. We had a
So
great
kudos to
conversation.
her without getting down on herself and
No doubt. Shout out Miss Karen. If you're following
yeah,
right now, make sure you
and
like,
not
share,
getting
and subscribe.
down on yourself. Hey, Rakita, get that ass on over to YouTube, man.
Well, she said she's gonna be in and out. She in and out,
Oh,
right?
maybe that's why. Maybe so. Forgive me. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why. I
Good
get
morning,
it.
Natalie. Haywood. What we doing, man? Touchy topic Thursday, huh?
Hey, man, we just
I
touching.
better get prepared quick. Let me get my glasses.
I don't even want to really bring no topics on just
Okay.
yet until Fly
Yeah.
get in here because he has some shit that he wanted to discuss. So we'll wait for him for a few minutes. So we'll just chop it up, man. There's so much going on, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I was gonna say, how we feeling? I guess we could talk about Shedeur, man. We could talk about this little injury that the guy got, man. I think he's still gonna play on this weekend. So I don't really know.
No, they unsure right now, but they said it was unlikely, but shit, he was out there talking to Jalen Hurts yesterday, so I don't know. He him
Yeah,
and Jalen Hurts had a conversation.
Jalen Hurts made it like he made it yo, I like Jalen Hurts a lot now after I heard him talk. After I heard him talk about Shedeur Sanders, like his intellect, how he pronunciate his words, like highly intelligent, like he carried himself like an old ass veteran or something. Like I respect that kid, man. Highly educated, you can tell, yo, and he gonna have a long career after football.
Who? Jalen Hurts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
like
Just to
Jalen
see
Hurts.
how he articulated himself and how he talked. I said, damn, you think this dude old as hell the way he talked, man. Like, but yeah, he definitely I definitely like the whole him putting Shedeur under the wing type, you know what I'm saying? So I respect that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I am not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
lie to
dope.
you.
Jalen Hurts always. I mean, me personally, I'm surprised you just down saying that about somebody like him, man. I've been big on Jalen Hurts ever since he he had to get out that game and let Tua go ahead and win that championship. He took that with such grace. We trying to win the championship. I ain't got to go out here and be the man. If you the man, this game, go ahead and do your thing. And he's very educated. Obviously,
I
that
was about
Super
to
Bowl
say something.
champion.
I,
Go ahead.
I, was about, I was about to say, just for me hearing him talk last night, like I've never really paid attention to him. I paid attention to his game on the field, like me just paying attention to him. Is that I don't know where him and his mother is headed, but I can tell you it's real far. Like he gonna be a real, and I don't even know what he got going on and nothing. I can just tell by how he articulated himself that he is gonna have a lot going on outside of football. Like he's gonna be a very wealthy dude, yo. I can tell, yo. I can just tell. And I don't even know him. I don't even know him like that. I don't be paying attention to him like that, but I can tell by his aura. I'm like, yo, he on to something. He definitely on to something.
Yeah, he always been a good dude. He don't really get too much into the media, too much into the politics. He just handle business, man. Go to work every day. That's why I fuck with him.
Yeah, he's smart, Jason. I never really paid attention to him like that, but hearing him speak last night, I said, "Wow, man, I really like this dude, man." I said, "Yo, he's very intelligent." Just to hear how he talk, I said, "Yo," and it's no gaps in his little whatever he's trying to say to you. And I'm like, "Yo, he." It seemed like he's a like a business owner, like he should be owning some shit, like, and I could see that in him just by hearing him talk, man. Sub facts. He took it like a champ, getting benched in biggest game of his life. But do y'all think that's one of the reasons they look down on look kind of down on Hurts? You know, to talk about Hurts right now. I don't know who said it, but Gilligan Cam, when they was talking about him or whatever. I know you heard that, sir.
Of
When
course.
Gilligan Cam and Gilly was saying whatever he said about Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Well,
But do you think because of the situation that happened in college with him and Tua, which I don't really think it was a situation, but do you think that's why they look at him a certain way, like he's a game manager, and you think that's why they look at him like that, like he's not he's a good game manager, but he's not the best quarterback. That's basically what Cam was saying.
well, I mean, I'll easily answer that from my assessment. I mean, Cam Newton, he definitely won the joke off contest. He won the joke contest between him and Gilly because obviously Cam Newton, I believe, had a definite better athletic career than Gilly had, entertainment career. Now they're both doing podcasting, right? So when Cam was trying to clown Gilly about bigging Jalen Hurts up, I think Cam was kind of playing himself because championships is what we play the game for. As you can see, I got 6 behind me right here, right? Because I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And if you want to call it giving mascot energy, because that's what Cam was saying, right? Then call it what you must. But without the mascots, fans, none of y'all ignoggers is making no money. So what we really talking about is you upset you never won the big game. You had all the talent in the world. You got to the big stage. I believe he got there. Did he get there twice or was it once?
Who, Jalen Hurts?
No, Cam Newton, the dude
Okay.
that think that, yeah.
Once.
So, and you lost.
One time.
We play the game. We play to win the game,
Absolutely.
right? And there's no ultimate victory than the championship game. So if I gotta be a game manager to win a championship, as opposed to being Superman, so everybody see who I am and be the MVP, but we don't win a chip, man, I'd rather be Clark Kent and just win the chip. So I don't know what we're talking about.
I mean,
Play for championships, not for personal accolades. That's why you run track, play tennis, golf. Those are individual sports. A team game, take the whole team. Jersey City, stand up. We champions, y'all. Look at the 3 of us right here. The scale behind the scenes. Band of brothers. Winners.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying, Jay. That Cam was saying that Philly had a really good team, which they really do. They have a really good team.
I agree.
We can't never say that Carolina has ever had a really good team like that. We have to say that Cam Newton might be the greatest player to ever come out of Carolina, to be technical. Him and Steve Smith. But I agree. He's got a really good team.
Why do we think that they didn't have a really good team? They made it to the Super Bowl.
Who?
Why wasn't they a really good team?
What team are you talking about?
The Carolina Panthers.
Come on, man. Hey, stop. Come on, bro.
They didn't make it to the Super Bowl? Hold on.
They made it to the Super Bowl on Cam Newton back. Let's be technical. Let's not.
That's not true. Because you just said
he had one of the greatest.
Well, maybe his back wasn't strong enough to win the championship.
He didn't have enough.
Let me explain what I'm saying, Fly. Just like we just now was giving Jalen Hurts his props for getting benched in the biggest game of his life and handling it like a professional win the championship. Maybe if Cam Newton would have got down in that scrum to get that football instead of letting that be a turnover, because he was worried about his image and him getting hurt, maybe they win that game. I don't know. But what I do know is
I don't think they would have won the game.
It's not like Jalen Hurts is showing up to the game like Trent Dilfer, who is also a Super Bowl champion.
I'm surprised. I don't know how you remember that play, sir. I don't know how you remember that play, but I do remember Cam being able to get that goddamn ball.
Come on,
he didn't move, yo. He just looked like this, like he froze up.
S on his chest as opposed to Carolina Panthers as a team, man.
Nah, we ain't gonna judge Cam whole career for that play right there.
I'm not judging his whole career. What I'm saying is he's not a Super Bowl champion.
But still, that's how I feel about it, right? I feel like if Gilly was the first one to say something, right, and he said something about Jalen Hurts without mentioning Cam, mentioning nobody else, but he said whatever he said about Jalen Hurts. Cam is the ultimate hater. You didn't have to say nothing for him picking up Jalen Hurts. Why you got to come in and add your 2 cents? You sound like a hater. That's hater behavior. That's like come on, you like the homeboy that sit around and wait to hear some shit so you can go say.
I'm saying
trying to say he like that. He ain't like that, yo. Like he like the hate of the crew. Like what? Like that's some hater shit.
All right, let me ask y'all this. So when critiquing athletes and talking sports, you can't have our opinion, and then you talking about one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game.
No, I'm not saying that.
Opinion.
I'm not saying.
Who? What'd you saying? Who?
Cam Newton is one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever win the game. I mean, to play the game. Based off of what? What considers him great? One of the greatest? Like, is he top 25? You're saying all time?
All time. I ain't saying all time, but he one of my favorite players all time. It's a fact, though.
He won
a national championship. He won Auburn, won a national championship. He won a Heisman Trophy. What are we talking about?
I'm talking about the NFL. What stands for not
He's talking about overall.
We talking about the NFL, overall. But he was an MVP in the NFL as well. What
so
we
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
You said Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Okay, he was.
How was it? All right, so Cam Newton won a college national championship, which is great.
He also played. But go ahead.
He also played at a school, right, in the SEC, where he left a team from the SEC where Tim Tebow was the starter
because he caught a crime.
national championships.
He got arrested. Yeah.
2 is better than 1. Tim Tebow won 2. So are we saying that Tim Tebow is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time?
Tim Tebow is nowhere near on the level of Cam Newton.
Heisman Trophy winner, Heisman Trophy runner-up, 2-time Heisman Trophy, 1-time Heisman Trophy runner-up, 1-time Heisman Trophy winner, and 2-time national champion. Also does not have a Super Bowl win in the NFL.
Tim Tebow was just a good college player, though.
That's all he was, bro.
Right.
He was just a good college player.
That's all he was. He was a good college player, man.
I mean, he ain't do nothing in the NFL. But I'm just saying, and that's what I'm saying, Fly. I'm not saying that he can't have his opinion. But if you had that opinion before Gilly said what he said, then you have an opinion. If you come on for something that Gilly's saying and you down in what Gilly is saying, you sound like a hater.
Nah, I thought I didn't realize it was like that. I thought it was more so that Cam made an opinion and then Gilly said something and then it went back and forth. His opinion was Jalen Hurts is a game manager.
Gilly didn't direct nothing at Cam.
It's an opinion.
You know what I'm saying? He was just talking overall how good he felt. Like he said, what we talk about? You know, he want to know, like, what we talking about here? 2-time Super Bowl. Like, what we talking about here? Like, and this is what he was saying. And I guess Cam came back off of what Gilly said.
Nah, Cam had his opinion first. Look what Jay's saying. I'm telling you, Cam made the opinion, and then Gilly came back and said Cam was a hater for making that opinion or making that assumption. And I don't think he's crazily wrong. I think 60% of the NFL is game managers, man. That's my opinion. I believe that. I believe a lot of these jokers is game managers.
I do too.
I don't think these quarterbacks that great. Let's be clear on that.
Do you believe that I understand what you're saying, Fly. But do you believe that? Do you believe that Brett Favre? Do you believe that Brett Favre is one of the greatest all-time quarterbacks?
Yeah, I believe that.
Do you understand that if he made? Do you understand that if he also wasn't the all-time leader in throwing interceptions and more so focused on winning the games, he may have more Super Bowl championships?
I think it's just more about really people seeing what they see. Brett Favre is labeled one of the greatest quarterbacks because of what people see. We ain't looking at stats. We're not looking at how many interceptions. Like, certain people are just seeing what they see. Don't nobody throw the ball like that, nigga. Like, certain people, we can see that.
Yeah.
We can see, I don't think
Cam,
even though he make mistakes, we can see like the accuracy. Like, I look at people like I look at Brock Purdy as a game manager. You know what I'm saying?
A highly paid game manager at that.
And I want to see what he can really do, because who knows? Brock Purdy could possibly be great, but when you got teams like you got them teams like that, you don't got to do all the work like that. Brett Favre just had to do a lot of work.
Right. But once again, maybe if he wasn't trying to always be the star of the show, throwing the ball in between certain needles and holes in the needle that you can't fit it through at this time, which would turn into a pick and a turnover, which is one of the biggest things you could do wrong in a football game, is turn the ball over. Right. That's like coaching 101. Let's win the turnover battle. Right?
Ain't it crazy how teams never cared, though, stuff, not to cut you off. Ain't it crazy how teams never cared how much he turned the ball over? Like, don't nobody care. That's Brett Favre.
Right. And that's when, if you remember, that's when, right after that era of watching Mr. Quarterbacks do all their highly anticipated antics, people like Trent Dilfer, Rich Gannon, like these guys who weren't all that started going to Super Bowls because they was more focused on let's keep the field position. Let's keep the field position a plus. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So let me say this before I forget. I don't think Cam Newton is a hater on players. He's giving his honest opinion, which is swell and dandy. However, I feel like the way that he was trying to disrespect Gilly the King for being an ultimate fan and supporter of his team, I think that was hate.
It's crazy.
I think that was hate because Gilly, right now, if somebody handed me any one of these 6 Super Bowl trophies, I'm going to look like a mascot. I'm going to be souped up and happy that I got to hold the same Super Bowl trophy that Jerome Bettis held. Why would I not be happy for that? That's why we watch the game. For our teams to win it all. For us to cheer for our favorite players. Everybody's cheering for Shedeur right now. I'm cheering for Shedeur right now. I just don't see it yet. Maybe 3 years from now, we go back to my old episodes, Sub was 100% wrong. I don't mind being wrong, but what I do mind being is a hypocrite. I am a fan, my man, and we do this thing for the Super Bowl trophies. I hate the fact we held on to Ben Roethlisberger too long.
And for real, what Cam said, I didn't think was too bad. I just looked at it like, damn, you just seem like a hater. Now you're going all the way into detail. You're breaking the nigga game down, and you're doing too much, bro.
But he's giving it to you from a quarterback's eye view.
I understood that.
A pro quarterback, an all-pro quarterback's eye view, instead of giving it to you from Stephen A's eye view, who you gonna say is a hater.
I understand that, and I understood where Gilly was coming from too. Like, how you gonna be saying he done accomplished more than you, nigga? Like, what are you talking about? So I understood where Gilly was coming from. Like, you hating on my team, nigga. Like, I don't know.
If I say somebody's a game manager, that's hating.
I don't think so. I think that's how they look at it now, though. That when you say game manager, that's like saying, oh, I ain't no gunslinger. That's what you're trying to say?
Just 2 years ago, they were arguing how accurate Jalen Hurts was. Was he good enough to win a Super Bowl? Was he able to win a Super Bowl? What they did was they added more talent around him to make him a better football player. That's the game of football.
And not for nothing, yo, I'm going to keep it real, yo. I haven't seen Jalen Hurts work hard. Like he do got the team like it's light for him.
Look easy. Yeah,
that shit look light for him, yo. You know what I'm saying? So
they got a real good team, man. I'm gonna keep it real. They got a real good team. I think the Eagles is a really good team. To be honest with you, I don't know how good Jalen Hurts is just because of the talent he got.
Yo, when I heard him, like I said before,
I want to see him play with no receivers and see if he can win some of them games. What happened?
How can you wait a minute? You want to see a quarterback play with no wide receivers?
I mean, I see
Cam Newton had wide receivers.
I mean, come on, bro. I can't overemphasize the fact that I'm a Jet fan and I've seen Tom Brady do it for 2 decades.
Let's start at the tight end position. You telling me Greg Olsen wasn't as good as the tight end that the Eagles had?
I love Greg Olsen. Wayne Hill's kid.
Let's go player by player. Hold on, Fly. Let me go player by player.
And I'm a Miami Hurricane. On top of that,
let me finish.
Greg Olsen got hurt a lot, bro.
All right. So who had a better tight end? Greg Olsen or Jalen Hurts?
Who had the better football team? You talking about the tight end?
I'm starting position by position.
I said, we can't argue that because Eagles got a really good tight end as well.
Steve Smith, Muhsin Muhammad.
There were some good receivers.
I'm just trying to wait to find a hole in this team.
Time out. We're gonna talk about Steve Smith and Musa when they was basically to the end of their career.
What?
We had to say that was at the end of their career.
You know what? Listen, man.
You said what you trying to say in the beginning.
How many more good years did Steve Smith have with Cam Newton?
Brother, man.
Are we comparing them to these young kids that Jalen Hurts playing with? His actual receiver from Alabama?
Listen, man. It sounds to me like the Carolina Panthers had the talent,
come on,
but they couldn't. They got to the Super Bowl. Am I bugging?
Who? You said Carolina Panthers?
Yeah. They did.
Because Cam Newton had a really good year.
When the ball was fumbled on the ground, did he not go in there and get it because
hey yo, we're gonna talk about this fumble stuff. We can't rely
all right,
on
you know what I talk about it, Fly? Hold on, he can give me 1 second. He can give me 1 second. He can give me 1 second. Let me explain why turnovers and fumbles are so important. Are we not gonna act like Tom Brady, right? If that is considered a fumble against the Raiders that first year.
Read the comment. They didn't have that a year before. They didn't have that a year before. They came back with the lead in rushing and won a Super Bowl. If we gonna act like Saquon Barkley,
but that's what I'm saying.
Huge role on that team. We come on, bro. What we talking about?
But Cam had McCaffrey.
Who?
He had McCaffrey. He had Christian McCaffrey before he got Christian McCaffrey.
Let me ask you this.
Now you talking. Now you talking, Kim. You talking now, we can wake them up, Kim. Tell them to get their funky butts up. Now
we compare Christian McCaffrey. We compare Christian McCaffrey to Saquon.
Absolutely.
Before real quick. Being that I do this football shit so real, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if Christian McCaffrey is gonna be in the league in the next 2 years. Let's be technical.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about
his high performance when he was highly active.
He was the best quarterback in the league. Everybody knew Christian McCaffrey was the best running back in the league.
When? What was he the best running back in the league?
When he played for the Panthers.
He was the best running back in the league?
When he played for the Panthers, who was better than him?
Y'all chatting, man.
Who was better than him when he played for the Panthers?
I think somebody pull up the stats. Matter of fact, I got my laptop.
Who was better? Who you gonna say, Kaminga? Who was better than him?
Stats. Man, it was a ton of running backs better than him, bro.
That's bullshit, yo. That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. When we went to got McCaffrey San Fran, I almost lost my top. I know we ain't getting no Christian McCaffrey. That nigga was like the best running back in the league.
Man, running backs only got 5 years NFL.
The Panthers traded them because they wasn't going nowhere, Jason.
Because they
wasn't going nowhere.
Never mind, man. Listen, man. We can make excuses all day. One thing people know about me, I don't make excuses.
Get to San Francisco and start doing that. Are we bugging right now? Nah, I know we ain't bugging on Christian McCaffrey.
We bugging Kim. We bugging Kim. We bugging Kim.
He was the
That's
top
what we
3.
doing.
He was the top 3 running back in the league, my nigga. Like, I don't know what nobody talk about, yo. And
Many people said he was the number 1 running back in the league.
Listen, this was the time when I was in jail. So all we did was watch. All we had to do was watch sports. That nigga was the best running back in the league to me. You did have Kuminga, who was decent, but nah, Christian McCaffrey was that dude, yo. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, they traded him because they wasn't going nowhere. They knew they was at the end of the road, man. We're gonna hold him and ruin his career? Nah, man. I'm trying to see what stats we're looking for. What we want to see, how many yards he had when he was with Cam Newton. What we want to see? That was Cam bailout, man. Are we kidding?
Kim, I'm starting to. You know what, Kim? I couldn't agree with you more here. I feel like you saying it all because I was trying to make these same points.
What are we talking about? Christian McCaffrey first ballot.
There's just some teams that are better than other teams. I understand that. I understand some teams are better than other teams. Huh?
Christian McCaffrey, first ballot Hall of Famer, man.
Well, he's gonna have to keep going because he did get hurt after he played with Cam. So we'll see how
that nigga numbers is out of this world, yo.
Oh yeah, he's on pace. That's why I don't know what we're talking about. If we're not saying Christian McCaffrey during that time was top 5, like I think top 3, but if we're not saying he's at least top 5, then we just talking. We just talking, guys. Okay.
He's making me want to go look up some stats.
Everybody that knows me, Thursdays is the days I have the most time. Like this is the day where I go back and forth with people in my chats. I be giving them all the smoke. Thursday is my day. I got time today. How the YT boy said it back on that video? Today I got time. You know what I mean? This is my day every Thursday. This is my best day to go back and forth.
Yeah, but I do, not for nothing though. I do think he nearing his end though. Shit, he's 29 years old, man. He getting close. He getting close, buddy. Anyway. I'm saying, what's the Hall of Fame career by yards?
Well, what you mean? I think you got to have at least like 10,000 yards to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, well, he going to get that. He definitely going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame. He got 6,300 and something yards now. But I see what y'all said in Carolina. He was, I guess he was hurt 2020 and 2021 and 2022. But this nigga hurt his whole career. But 2018, 2019.
Come on,
he had 1,387 yards.
Come on, man. I just told you he had
3,098 yards. He only had 3,000 yard seasons though.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you some stats. Y'all talking about who the best running back is.
Now. 2023.
I'm not talking about who the best running backs are. What I'm talking about is what qualifies and certifies you to be a bona fide great quarterback of all time. Ben Roethlisberger was not a game manager. And whoever want to argue that, we could go back to back for that. 3 Super Bowl appearances.
That wasn't no game manager. That nigga was throwing 70 yards down the field.
And also was a really good team too. But who's arguing? That was a really good team.
We're always a really good team. We have always been a really good team.
Yeah, are a decent team every year. That's a fact.
I said, I didn't think Cam
one of the better teams
was whack. You know? I never thought Cam really had a whack team. Like
you never thought Cam really had a whack team.
2 Super Bowls, correct?
Watch this. Let me ask you this: do y'all know the receiver that was drafted for him to come in the first round draft pick? Do y'all know who it is? Can y'all get that name?
No.
Y'all know who he is, right? Yeah, y'all don't know the first round draft pick that they drafted for Cam. Do y'all? I bet y'all don't know Travis Benjamin. You know why you don't know Travis Benjamin? Because he's out of the NFL
okay.
now.
You know what you asked. Hold on.
Out of the NFL now. And
I didn't know what.
Explain to y'all is,
I'll let you finish.
I didn't know what that team around him.
All right, so let me finish.
I'm glad
you reminded me. Kim, hold on. I didn't know that was a question you asked. Hold on, Ekim. I didn't know that was a question you asked, but I absolutely know who Travis Benjamin is. Yes, and that was his name, Travis Benjamin.
Travis Benjamin was the number one receiver they went to go get for
played at Florida State. Who played at Florida State and won a natty with Jameis Winston. So are we saying Jameis Winston is better than Cam Newton? Because Jameis Winston won a Super Bowl with that dude. I mean, a college national championship.
He was nice too, yo. I ain't gonna lie. He was nice.
Yeah, he was nice. But maybe because his quarterback, was too much worried about this instead of the team and being a game manager at times, they couldn't finish the job.
Can't game manage if you ain't really got no talent out there, man. That shit trash.
That's when I think he was
Carolina's always been trash to me. Carolina's never really been a great team to me.
That's what I think he was doing some of his game management. He wasn't always a game manager.
Cam was doing this. The only good year. And the year, a couple years before that when he had forced that running back and they lost in the Super Bowl win. But that was the only good year. When they was doing this, the Superman, North Carolina was on fire, man. South Carolina was on fire. Cam resurrected football here in the state that one year. Other than that, Carolina's always been trash. We ain't gonna act like Carolina's been a great team, bro. A great pro.
He played 8 years, Jason.
Man, Carolina been trash, bro.
He played 8 years. Let me tell you, 2000s. He came in 2017. He played 8 years. Well, 7 years. He ain't got this year in yet, but yeah, and he got 6,360 something yards. That's good numbers, man. In 7 years, with being hurt. A whole bunch as I'm looking. I ain't know that nigga was hurt that much. He injury prone, man. He injury prone, man. But we got something for the ass.
Hold on. We understand that the Panthers have never had a team as good as the current Eagles. But there have been a lot of other teams that haven't had teams as good as the current Eagles that have won Super Bowls. So what are we talking about?
Oh, say that again, Jay. You see what Jay said? They have never, ever had a team as good as the Eagles. Ever.
What does that have to do with winning the Super Bowl?
These are facts. I mean,
what does that have to do with winning the Super Bowl?
Great teams win Super Bowls. What do you mean? Do bum teams win Super Bowls or great teams? I need to know. What are we talking about? Great team win Super Bowls. That's a fact. I don't think they ever had the coaching. Man, we could run that thing all the way down to the science, man.
Excuses.
Who was the linebacker out there that retired early? Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly.
That's who it was. Luke Kuechly got up out of there, man. Like, I can't do this shit, man.
Luke Kuechly wasn't good. He wasn't a great player before he got hurt.
He was great. He was a great linebacker.
What about a guy by the name? It's some type of vegetable. Julius Peppers.
Julius Peppers.
He wasn't great. He wasn't a great.
Let's be clear. We're not saying great players don't come through there. I just said Cam Newton was a great player. Great players.
What I'm asking you is this: when do we stop making?
No.
When do we stop making the excuses for those that can't finish the job? This team was great enough to make it to the Super Bowl, and we watched them in the Super Bowl not go after one fumble, because that's all it takes sometimes is one play, and they couldn't finish the job. If James Harrison gets tackled before he scores that touchdown before the half against the Arizona Cardinals, we might not win that Super Bowl because we had the momentum going into the half. And he refused to not get into the end zone because the clock had already stopped. Just getting tackled. We don't score before the half. We come out second half, we losing by 7 more than what we was losing by going into the half. I mean, we were actually losing at the half, as opposed to winning at the half, which I did have Steelers in the over in the first half, just for the record. So James Harrison won me a lot of money on that one play.
Hey, Jason, so what do you, not to cut y'all off, that's what I'm saying. What is Hall of Fame numbers to you?
Who y'all talking about? Who y'all talking about?
Christian McCaffrey. He's saying he got to do more.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, and he's extremely injury prone.
Come on, man.
Well, I mentioned Fly. I said he got a lot more to do. No, I'm not saying he. What I said was he got a lot more to do. But if anything in his career reflects what he did like 2 years ago, for the next 4 or 5 years, then he's going into the Hall of Fame. First ballot.
I agree.
He tore the league up 2 years ago. 23, I believe. That was
he's been in the league going on almost 8 years, and he got 6,300 and something yards.
And he's been injured.
With being injured. This is what I'm saying. What are we talking about here?
I mean, it's no longevity.
With being injured numerous years. I pulled up the stats. With being injured numerous years, yo. And I'm going to tell you, he was injured, I guess, 2017, 2020, 21, 22. Yeah.
So 3 of them years that he wasn't injured.
He was injured 400 yards, 500 yards, 300 yards. And
let me
still
ask you
got
another
6,000 something yards?
Let me ask you another question about Superman Cam. When Cam Newton took over that New England Patriots team, was that team pretty good?
Yeah.
Did he win a Super Bowl or even take them for a long playoff run in New England? No.
So you think he was more of a selfish quarterback?
I don't think he was selfish. I think he was a great individual talent. But sometimes when you're that great individually, you don't know how to pass the ball. Remember, Michael Jordan had to pass that ball to win one of them chips.
He was battling a lot of injuries too. But hold on, I'm looking at the top 5 rushing leaders the past few years from 2021 to 2000.
Well, let's not act like he don't also get a gang of receiving yards also now.
McCaffrey had 1 year.
McCaffrey
had 1 year, 2023.
But he also look at all-purpose yards. I think that's a better stat. All-purpose yards.
You say he had 1 year. That's not true.
I'm looking at it.
I got it right here. In 2023, he had almost 1,500 yards. In 2019, he had almost 1,400 yards.
I said top 5. I'm saying top 5.
In 2018, he had almost 1,100 yards.
I'm saying top 5 running backs. I'm saying
look up all-purpose yards. Look up all-purpose yards because he catches the ball out of the backfield also.
Yeah, we got to look. That's what we got to really look up. All-purpose yards.
His father was a wide receiver. He had
all-purpose yards. That's what we needed to be looking up. You're right.
Right. Thank you.
Hey yo. Let me give y'all a quick stat. Jalen Hurts this year passed. Jalen Hurts. He got a bunch of jokers up here, bro. Top 5.
Hey, Jason. He in a different environment where people protecting him, man. He ended up getting hurt in San Fran trying to do too much, man.
Jalen Hurts had the number 1 running back in the league last year.
When his boy got hurt, man. When Trent Williams got hurt, man, it was like downhill, man. You knew something was gonna happen. You couldn't protect him. But we let all our little young Thundercats go, man. And I don't know what call them Thundercats after L. Benton. You know, she said she a Thundercat, but what you know, when he man, listen, man, we got some young dudes that I think we got rid of, man, that we could have kept, man.
McCaffrey still in San Fran? Yeah?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even give y'all argument on McCaffrey. He ain't doing enough for me.
What's doing enough?
He flashing talent though. He looked good at one point.
What's doing enough, Fly?
When you say it like that, I'm like, damn, like this nigga's on everybody's fantasy. Like, what you looking for, Fly? Because I need to know what you're looking for. You said he ain't doing enough for you.
He get injured too much. He injury prone. He got to stay on the field. He got to stay healthy.
I mean,
we paying these jokers millions of dollars, bro. What we talking about?
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I need to see exactly what he did last year to even be. Let me see something real quick.
He had 200 yards.
200 yards what?
You
said 200 yards or 2,000?
He had 50 attempts and 200 yards last year, man. He ain't played, Fly. Where he go? Where'd he go, man? He'll be like I said, man. He
2005.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
I'm trying to find out.
It ain't been, he averaging 4 yards. He averaging for his career 4.7 yards rushing, man.
Let me ask you a question, Fly.
He averaging 4.7 yards a carry, man.
Let me ask you a question, Fly. Jason, everybody that's talking about the Eagles' great team. Who was the wide receivers on the team with the first time that the Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl? Who were the wide receivers?
I'll
wait.
Hold on real quick. I'm gonna tell you right now.
When they won, son.
What you mean? What you mean when they won? When they had who was that running back? Ray Rice on them? I'm trying to figure out who was on that
when
team.
they had Jamal Lewis.
Jamal Lewis.
Right, who was the wide receivers? I don't want to know about the running back. I want to know who the wide receivers were.
I don't know who the receivers were.
I know.
But you did want to have a defense.
Anquan Bolden and Jacoby Jones.
Anquan Bolden was like that.
They had the #1 defense in the NFL. They had 3 Hall of Famers on that defense, bro. What we talking about?
Anquan Bolden was
all right, I'm glad you said that, Fly, because go Google how many Hall of Famers was on that Super Bowl team that Cam Newton had, because we already know Julius Peppers was one of them. Julius Peppers was one of them.
On that team?
Yes.
Oh, that probably was his last year of football, bro. Like, you see
I'm saying,
stop doing that, bro.
We're the goalpost. We're the goalpost right now, man. You just said Hall of Fame defenders.
Yeah, we talking about A.B. in his prime, Rick Lewis in his prime. So they was in a prime.
Are you saying that Julius Peppers wasn't in his prime in his fifth season?
When he just went to the Super Bowl with Cam?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't in his prime. Hell no. He wasn't in his prime. His career was over. He acted.
You see what Jason said, man. It don't matter. They had an all-time defense, man.
One of the best defenses
man.
ever.
Appreciate your input, brother.
That was one of the best defenses ever. I don't care who the wide receivers was. The wide receivers don't even matter. Ain't nobody score over 20 points on them.
What year did Carolina?
Yeah, their defense was good.
Come on, man.
The Panthers have never had an all-time defense. And we know defense wins championships.
Hold on, E-Kim. I'm sorry, E-Kim. Please let me go real quick, because Fly sometimes just be chatting. So the year that the Carolina Panthers went to the Super Bowl, which was 2003, and Julius Peppers' second season in the league, he was washed. In his second season in the league, he was washed up. He had...
And yo, we're giving y'all a preview too. Let me say this real quick. We're giving y'all a preview,
7 sacks that season, 3 forced fumbles, and 3 pass deflections, 4 stops for loss, and it was only his second season in the NFL.
Let me say this. We did this a little preview for the show to come with the Band of Brothers Sports Desk, man. We coming with it, man. Like we setting it up. We about to have it set up for y'all.
So we was on Barcode Sports this morning.
Hey, so real quick,
we setting it up though?
What year was that Super Bowl Cam was just in?
Oh, the last one was 2015. I'm talking about the first one in 2003.
Cam wasn't there in 2003. What are you talking about? Stop what you doing, bro.
Oh, you know what?
Cam was in college, bro.
You know what, Fly? You got me. You know what? Cam wasn't even in the league yet. You got me, Fly. You got me, Fly. You got me. You got me. You got me being a chat.
He's moving the goalpost.
In 2019.
You got me.
Retired February 1st.
He's moving the goalpost.
Yeah, you got me. Goalpost, man.
You got me. But you did move the goalpost about Hall of Fame defenders. With Julius Peppers.
All I'm saying is, you mentioned a great Baltimore Ravens team. I don't care who was on offense. I don't care if their quarterback was from Delaware. It doesn't matter. Nobody scored over 14 points on that team, bro. So you can't compare that team, especially to no Carolina team.
The Baltimore Ravens was great, Cam Newton got to the Super Bowl and he did not finish the job twice.
He didn't. But that don't take away from the play he was
I never said
this game of football, bro.
The thing is, I never said nothing about the player he was. I just said about the player that Jalen Hurts currently is.
And what is
he's a Super Bowl champion,
he's Super Bowl
two-time appearance, and I think he deserves more respect than what we putting on his name.
Are we saying that game managers don't win championships? Because you named.
I'm saying we putting a little bit of too much respect on Cam Newton's name. I want to know where he falls at in the all-time list. Top 10, top 15, top 20.
I don't think we're doing that. I think we're just saying his opinion is an opinion that should matter.
No, I agree with that. I said his opinion on Gilly being overly excited about having Jalen Hurts as his team's quarterback and winning him a Super Bowl that he could hold a trophy and being called mascot.
I get what y'all saying, man. I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying.
Guess what? Fly. We give out rings when teams win championships, right? Do you know that the mascots for the Super Bowl team get rings? Did you know that?
I hope Gilly
because they
one.
do.
I hope Gilly get one.
He might. I don't know if he's gonna get one or not.
That nigga around here sparkling hats and all types of shit.
They getting a ring.
Who I'm taking to start an NFL franchise? If we going by record, what we going by? Talent? Or what we going by? The eye test? What we going by?
I'm taking Cam Newton. That's an easy answer. Easy answer for me. I'm not taking nothing away from Cam Newton. I'm taking something away from his opinion.
I seen Cam come back. I seen Cam come back on Alabama being down 21 points, bro. It's certain stuff I seen Cam do you never seen done before, bro.
I'm gonna just say this, man. Jalen Hurts, one of my favorite people in the NFL right now, man. Just from hearing him talk last night about Shedeur Sanders. That's one of my favorite people in the NFL right now, man. So shout out to that guy.
You said besides Shedeur?
Huh?
You said besides Shedeur?
I mean, Shedeur, you know, that's one of my little young boys.
Yo.
But, you know, Jalen one of my little young boys too now. So I like both of them niggas, man.
Let me explain what I'm saying, guys. And this is why I keep on talking about that one play in particular. Because it was a huge play in your own area of destruction. He fumbled the ball and didn't even attempt to go after it, right?
I agree with that.
In the Super Bowl, that's unacceptable.
Towards the end of the game, too. This play right here kills y'all dead right here.
In the Super Bowl. It ain't no more games after this. What are we trying to do? Why are we not going to get the ball?
Yeah, he had his hands like this. Like, I said, yo, get down on the floor, yo. I would have been pissed off if I was his coach, yo. Definitely would have been pissed off, yo. It's like he gave him the game, yo. He could have got that ball, too. I said, yo, ain't no way they faster than you, Cam.
Hey, let me ask you this. Since Cam Newton has left the Carolina Panthers, have they ever went back to the playoffs?
No.
And it's just a question.
Absolutely not.
Okay, just asking a question.
Absolutely not. Let's see if they look up this year. Then they got to look up.
Look at something
Let's see if they
look that up, son. Somebody get that up for me. I just want to know: is Carolina haven't been back to the playoffs since Cam Newton left?
Nah, they haven't.
Hey, Carolina have never been exciting like that to Cam came over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Cam was the dad, man. He made sports exciting when he was there. That's just my opinion. I thought he made the game very exciting when he was there, especially at the quarterback position, man.
Yo, you know, we done did enough of sports, man. We done talk about sports there that hour.
No. We can switch up. Hey, be on the lookout for the Barcode Sports. Be going down very soon. We're gonna tap y'all in. Y'all know it's football season. It could get tricky like this. You know, conversations can lead to somewhere else. Man.
It's gonna be regular, just like this. Like we're gonna be active. So stay tuned.
What else we got on the radar, A, for the day, man?
I guess we'll talk about this little situation with Toosii, man.
Oh man.
this little situation with Toosii, man, and as much as I like him, I don't like that he I don't like what he did. So let's talk about this real quick because I didn't like how he pull up on the scene, man.
Like, I ain't none of that with you, cuz, bro, I gave my life to Christ. Look, I man, beef, all that, I would have been over here. You know what I'm saying? I had church, all that, whatever the case may be, bro. It's the right way to do things, though. I come from that. I don't care what no nigga say. You get what I'm saying? Anybody that know Toosii, that really, a nigga come from that. You get what I'm saying?
I'm saying, like, when, though?
Bro, I'm from upstate New York, south side.
When you move out here, then?
I moved out here when I was 12, but I was still back in. Like, I ain't none of that with you, cuz, bro, I gave my life to Christ.
Well, none of that.
What that got to do with anything? Because
you said you get busy. That's why I'm asking you this question.
Bro, I wasn't fighting in Roseville, but ask any nigga, bro, listen, we allowed for 240 people. Ask any nigga up here if they ever seen Toosii be pussy. Ask any nigga up here if they ever seen.
I can't.
What that got to do with anything?
Because you said you get busy. That's why I'm asking you this question.
Bro, I wasn't fighting in Roseville, but ask any nigga, bro, listen, we allowed for 240 people. Ask any nigga up here if they ever seen Toosii be pussy. Ask any nigga up here if they ever seen.
I can't say you was pussy because I ain't seen you.
So
I'm going by telling you what they seen. So you really had ops in Raleigh.
Man, I'm my dad, homie. I'm my granddad. Nigga, I done been in real shootouts. I'm my son. I tell you right here in front of 500 people. I'm Nico grave. I'm J Black grave. I'm my dad, grandfather grave. I done been in real bangouts. I don't do this, bro. I don't do the internet shit. You get what I'm saying? I changed.
I was going by what but I get what you saying because you got motherfuckers out there saying Swills ain't never did this.
Yep. Listen, man. Let me highlight Toosii real quick, man. Oh, man, Jason said that's his goddamn nephew. Goddamn, Jason. Tell your nephew to sit his ass down, man. Tell nephew to calm on down, man. First of all, I ain't mad at what nephew did for real. I'm not even really upset with. I'm upset with Toosii because you care too much about what people think about you, dog. You made it, bro. You made it. You ain't got to be coming back to Raleigh trying to pull up on niggas and say, yo, I was this, that, and the third. Who cares? All right. They saying you ain't from Raleigh. You know you came down here at 12. You from Syracuse or whatever you saying. You ain't got to prove that to them niggas, man. You ain't got to prove that to them niggas, man. It ain't worth you possibly pulling up and something jump off. Because old boy keeps saying, yeah, you ain't like that. You were saying you was like that. Or you I'm going by what they were saying. And it could have went left, man. It ain't worth putting yourself in a situation where you could possibly end up in jail or in a permanent box, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I used to do music too. I know how this shit go, man. Niggas done lost their life in my clique. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas in jail, never, ever come home. Anybody know me? They'll tell you, man. It ain't worth that shit, bro. You made it already. You ain't got shit to prove to them niggas, man. Who cares what he talking? If you don't respond, you don't make him relevant. So just think about that, man, moving forward, yo. It ain't even worth stooping down to that level, man, because now you're making him relevant. Now, if that was the goal, you know what I'm saying, let me give him some clap, man, let him get a little blow up, then I can see that. But if that ain't the mission, man, ain't even worth putting yourself in a position to get knocked off, man, or get your block knocked off. Trust me, bro, it ain't worth it, bro. You know what I mean? And I hope this reaches you, because I think Fly knows some people that you may know and some people in your family. So I hope this reaches you.
Yeah, Toosii nephew play on my team this year, man. I've been kicking it with his moms and shit. His mom's is cool as hell, to be honest with you. I think that Toosii he went about this the wrong way. He definitely I think Jason nephew was looking for clout.
But look, you see what Jason said. Nephew got damn near 20K followers.
Yeah. I thought that was a little clout chasing, but I don't think Toosii would ever had to step down to this level to even have to prove how it really is or whatever the case may be. I don't think that.
That's the thing I don't like with these young kids, man. and I'm not gonna call y'all kids, these young men. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they got a point to prove. Nigga, you made it. You ain't got no point to prove. You ain't got to tell that nigga, I've been in real shootouts. We don't care. Keep doing your music, man. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, man. The people that know you was in Raleigh or whatever the case may be, they gonna vouch for you. Let them be your motherfucking mouth. You ain't got to say nothing. Because the real gonna always vouch for you. Nah, he's solid. You ain't got to do that, man. You ain't got to do that. And shout out to Nephew, man, because it worked, Jason. It worked. Nephew did exactly what he needed to do.
As you already know, that's out my league. I don't even know what we talking about. Only people I know that talk about what they do, if it ain't something positive and uplifting in life and want everybody to know that they doing it, it's not, I just say it's not a good look. It's called self-snitching. And what happens is, it's kind of weird how we say stop snitching. It's like more people snitching on themselves now than ever. So
and let me explain something else to Toosii.
I don't understand that part of the game. So good luck.
Let me explain something else to Toosii, man. You came up, I guess you was being humble. You know, I gave my life to Christ. Where I'm from, niggas don't care about none of that. You pulling up, nigga. What happened? Well, I'm gonna give your life to Christ too, brother. Like, you can't be playing games, man. You can't be pulling up. Maybe you pull up with an entourage. Sometimes that shit don't even matter, man. Niggas will switch cheese the vehicle, man. That shit ain't worth it, bro. That shit ain't worth it, bro. That shit ain't worth putting yourself out there. You going backwards. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, man. You know what I mean? And maybe you think that your North Carolina fans are just that. They push you over the top because you can't get famous just in North Carolina alone. And you feel like somebody trying to mess up your credibility. Like I said, man, if it's real guys out here in Raleigh that you dealt with, in North Carolina that you dealt with, they're gonna vouch for you, bro. They're gonna vouch for you. You ain't gotta open your mouth, man.
Yeah, nah. He
I killed 11 jokers last night.
Yeah, he was trying to overemphasize the fact that he was from the hardcore streets of Syracuse at 12 years old. And I'm like, come on, man. If you've been living in Raleigh since you were 12, if you've been living in Raleigh since you was 12, bro, you from Raleigh. Ain't nothing wrong with being from Raleigh too. I don't understand it.
It's
but
hardcore.
I think that he was just trying to make a fact that I'm from both places. I'm from Syracuse and I'm from Raleigh. I moved here when I was 12.
That's what he was trying to do.
I'm from both of these places,
that's what he was trying to do.
Can't nobody take that from you, bro.
And he was trying to let it know that he's from the slums, though. I'm not from the good area. I'm from the worst area. And after meeting his moms, they definitely from the trenches. You could just tell by his moms. His moms give me that, you know what I mean, down the B field. You know what I mean? So yeah. I definitely believe he's from the trenches or wherever his family's from. They from the trenches for sure.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, man, you probably be number one after the day, man.
Nah, we got Jason coming in at clear third place in comments. We got Natalie Haywood being number 2. And our number 1 commenter right now, big shout out Natalie Williams.
Hey, Natalie, y'all holding it down. Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, son, was that real or you just made that up?
No, that's real.
No, I'm looking at it live on the phone.
Stop looking at the analytics, man.
Yeah. Find out where you can see that
I just wanted to say that to Toosii because this wasn't really that big of a topic. I just wanted to say that to him because.
Now I will say this.
Real quick, sir. Let me just say this. Get this out because like you hear me saying, people done lost their lives, right? Mm-hmm. Ron lost his life for some shit that he should still be here for. Ron was going to do something different, man, and just so happened people called him to an area where he lost his life. This is what I'm saying. You pull up in areas, you think you know everything that's going on, and you blind to the fact that niggas is already up here waiting to knock you off. I wish that nigga would pull up. You pull up, you having a conversation, because that's how it was with Ron. They having a conversation, and then next thing you know, somebody say something, the nigga say something, the next thing you know, pop, 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 pop. So all I'm saying is it ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. That's all I wanted to say.
And just for a quick update, I'm gonna pay attention. Jason has just now took the #1 position with 125 XP. We got Natalie Williams coming in second with 100 XP, and Natalie Haywood coming in third with 75 XP.
I just said Jason will probably be up there today because he holding us down today, man.
Yeah,
we said he's gonna probably be up there.
I gotta. This is a good day, man. This is interesting. I never been looking at this stuff.
I think every day above ground is a beautiful one, man.
Erin's sitting at a smooth 25 right now. I didn't know I could see this, but now this is interesting, yo.
Yo, I don't know how you can see it. I ain't never seen that shit.
Yo, if you got to go to the actual live feed on the YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's literally changing as we're talking. I'm bugging out. This is crazy, yo.
Oh, so it's a live feed happening.
Yeah, like when you in the live comments, I'm in the live comments as my personal self. You know, Stephen with the V, that guy, or Stephen A. Scott, that guy. And I can see like as if I'm following, of course, but you know what I mean. I'm doing both.
I don't know if I'm
looking for my pops. I'm looking for my pops. Uncle Tony, are you with us today?
No, we ain't gonna do Trump just yet. So
my father definitely down with Trump.
We ain't gonna do Trump just yet. We're gonna go with some funny shit because this Cameron shit was hilarious. This was some hilarious stuff for me, man. I said, man. So check Cam out, man. Let me take this stuff down, man. Let me take this media down. Get this these comments down, man. But this was some funny. You hear me? When I tell you, man, this was some hilarious stuff. Check me out.
Said I want to start off with this donkey right here, Omar Gooding. He's a dickhead, all right? So for the people that don't know, I said something about Omar Gooding, and sorry, Lil Cam, I maybe I didn't outgrow shit. I just have to get with this donkey first. Him right here. Omar Gooding Jr., since you got us offended. A while ago, I did this, right? I was talking about the B-class actors, how they don't get paid a lot, and they gotta sit around and wait for a director, somebody to call them, and they don't get a lot of films. And I was like, I felt bad for them, and I called him Omar Gooding Jr. by accident because his brother's Cuba Gooding Jr. And I was like, he got mad about it. He's like, yo, I ain't no fucking Junior. And I'm like, damn, I forgot, I'm sorry. So he went out and did 3 records dissing me. And I was like, yo, dude, what is this about? I don't understand what it's about. 3 records dissing me. So then I went on his Instagram and I seen he was doing a comedian tour in mad restaurants, like Red Lobster, Olive Garden, that type shit. He's doing comedy. So if you go out and eat, you might randomly see him doing comedy and shit like that. So I told him, I booked him for one of my movies. It's a movie called Percent. Shout out to Queen Latifah, shout out to my man Shaq Kim. We did a movie and I paid him $7,500 for 3 weeks. And he was like, nigga, I get way more money than that. What is you talking about, nigga? I would never do nothing for no motherfucking $7,500. And I'm like, bro, I remember what I paid you. Nigga, I get chicken, I would never do that. So I got a new thing now that I'm doing. It's called Book My Ops. Know somebody that knows somebody that knows him. And I'm like, yo, how much he charge you for a day to shoot a movie? He said he charged me like $1,200. But you know, I could probably tell him you need a favor. I said, tell him I need a favor. Tell him we got $3,000 for him. So my man called the nigga that knew him and I booked the nigga. And he came to shoot a scene for a movie for $3,000. Could have gone for $1,500. I gave him a bonus for $3,000. And there's no movie coming out. But I got the footage. And I got the paperwork of you signing off on me posting this today. So everybody's gonna see Omar Gooding right now in a minute. Shooting a scene for a movie that's never coming out.
Yo, this nigga is the king of petty. Was that it, Fly?
Yeah. Due to copyright infringement, we ain't want to, actually play the movie. If that's something that y'all looking to go to, y'all go to revoke for that. But
yo, he is out of bounds, yo.
Yo, Cam
Omar
is
Gooding
the
should
king
just
of
give it
petty,
up, yo.
and that was funny stuff, yo. I seen the whole clips. That is crazy, yo.
And the movie looked like it would probably been something to watch, right? I said, yo, these niggas is
And
crazy.
because he was really acting, he was really taking it serious.
That nigga
Yo.
said, fucking 5,000, man.
Yo,
I'm
and
gonna just give a disclaimer right now.
Push-ups.
Kim, hold on, yo. I'm gonna give a disclaimer right now because we may blow up to the point where Cam might put me on the petty screen. I'm telling y'all right now, out of my mouth, in 2002, when my son Cameron, spelled C-A-M apostrophe R-O-N, was born, yes, my ex-wife wanted to name the boy Cam Ron because her name began with C-A-M, right? And I also love the song Old Boy. So it was no reason for me not to go with it. So if you want to say my son is named after you, Cam, go ahead and give me 100 likes and go ahead and say it right now. It's all good. I named my son after Cameron. Yes, okay. Now what we talking about? Make sure y'all save this one because I want to make sure I admitted it and I said it in plain English. I ain't scared to say it. My son Cameron was named after Cameron the rapper because I like the song "Oh Boy" and his mother's first initials was C-A-M. Let's go.
Hey Jason, I swear, man. Like both of them said it ain't no beef. So Cam actually apologized again last night before he did all this. He said, I apologize. I was trying to apologize to you, man. That I made a mistake by calling you Junior by mistake. And you tried battling me. So Cam said, yo, he's making all these videos about me. And, yo, but this was so hilarious. Yo, I'm talking about I laughed so hard last night, yo, that I said, yo, this nigga is crazy, yo. Why he doing him like that? He said,
yeah, he spent 3,000 just to laugh, bro. I've never seen nothing like this, bro.
Yeah, he in the house watching the video. He said, yeah, do push-ups, nigga. I said, yeah, nigga stupid. He in his house talking about, yeah, do push-ups, nigga. I said, oh, this nigga Cam crazy, yo. He is crazy as hell, man. Like, hilarious, yo. That was super funny to me, man. I thought we actually had a little bit of the video to show Lisa working out. That shit was hilarious. I'm saying, like he said, he got a free 2,500. Cam ain't mad, but like Cam was saying, he said the statement that he was trying to make was that actors like Omar Gooding, like they should get better roles. They should be being picked more because he felt like he was a great actor. He was like, nah, you're a great actor, my nigga. Let me say this. So he gave him his props and everything. So I know it ain't no real beef. But I know Cam like, yo, why y'all niggas messing with me? Man, now he got to get petty. Like I said, I'm putting this in the title. Cam is the new king of petty. Before it was 50 Cent.
I was about to say, it's out of him a 50, but damn, Cam take it to a whole nother level, bro.
Before it was 50 Cent, this is new king of petty,
like
man.
this, bro? Who thinks like this? I'm a booker for a movie. I'm a fly out booker for a movie. Make him think it's a real movie and never put the movie out.
I say, yo, this is ridiculous, bro.
That's the king of petty, bro. That's petty on a whole nother level.
I don't know if I can see our likes on YouTube. I don't know if this reflects.
I got it, Kim. I got it for today. You can do it tomorrow. I got it.
No, I'm saying I don't know. I'm talking about I don't know the lights that I'm looking at on the screen with ours.
Oh, okay.
If it reflect, because it's only saying we got 3 lights, and I can tell you
we got 9 likes right now.
Block Star Scale, Harley Motley, and Charles Johnson. Like,
we
that's
got 9.
What we got our likes from. With the rest of the lights
on Facebook. We got 9 likes on YouTube, but I don't know why it's not 90, but it's 9 of them.
I mean,
Jay said this shit rigged, man.
It should be a 500 XP. This shit rigged. Yeah. I mean, but yo, yeah, man. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick because it was hilarious to me. I didn't know if anybody else saw it, but Jason said just like the last election, released the Epstein files. Hey, man, we got some stuff on Trump, man. Let me pull that up, man. Let's close the show out with this, man. Let's go ahead and close it out. Talk about this guy, man. Let's see what's going on with this guy here, man. Let's see what's going on, man. DC homeless go to shelter, get treatment, or go to jail under Trump's orders. So basically, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. So what's gonna happen here is they're gonna go to jail. They don't have no other options. Shelters is full and packed. Can't nobody go to those shelters. They ain't got nowhere to go. So what you gonna do? Put them in jail? The jails is overcrowded. Trump he playing the game, bro. I don't even want to say what game he playing, but he playing the game, man. He playing the game, man. And let me go ahead and put some video to this, man, because this is getting ridiculous, man. This is getting ridiculous, man. Is this it?
Just throw us to the rats. Give us a home. How about that? How about just giving people that need a home inside? Then we'd be inside. You never know why a person is homeless. I was rendered homeless for sure because my house was caught on fire.
I mean,
y'all stay in that trouble? You got your ID on you, chick?
No, I live right here.
Okay. Cool.
It's a cigarette. Did y'all get a call or something right here?
No, so we're doing checks, keeping everybody safe down here, right? Have you heard of the federal surge that Donald Trump's putting out?
No.
Right. You don't follow like Code 3, anything like that people are putting up? All right, so yeah, Trump's got all federal agencies kind of coming together, 7 days of going out, trying to stop the violent crime, all kind of stuff. So we're out here contacting people, talking to them, right? Quality of life offenses, smoking, drinking.
Yo, that's what he got the National Guard doing. Checking to see if people smoking and drinking in public. Let's be serious, yo, about this. Walking up on people, quality of life. You see the man alive? He said, I live here. Man, this can't be life. Who the hell want police coming up to him everywhere they see police at you, all right? Got some ID? What's your name? Get your ass out of here, man.
Why?
Because you're invading my privacy, man. Get out of here, man.
But he clearly explained to them that they were doing something that would be considered illegal. We're not here to give you no trouble. We're giving you a warning, letting you know that you're doing something illegal right now.
But what you're doing right now is a legal search. With your flashlight.
They can search anybody.
With your flashlight and everything out around my property, that is illegal. This is my domain. That is illegal. Only thing they do is go in the garbage can, go up under the porch. You on my property. I live here. I ain't did nothing. He said, did you get a call about somebody here? No, we didn't. And he started explaining. You heard about the national search with Trump and everything. No, I ain't hear nothing about that.
I'm trying to understand what he basically coming around telling people, listen, I know it's been a regular routine around here, whatever y'all doing, I'm letting you know right now that hanging outside, doing this illegal activity, going further, you might not want to do it because it's illegal.
Was I mistaken? Was he walking up on the porch?
No, they were just walking through the neighborhood, letting people know, hey, whatever you're doing right here, what you're doing right here, this is considered illegal. So next time I come back through,
actions like that, though, right? With me, like I'm saying, he stepped up on the porch. Maybe he did.
He asked my ID.
We could go back and look at it, though.
Go look at it.
I was just trying to see what the chat was saying, but let's just see if he stepped up on the porch.
And when we're saying it's his property, let's be sure if he owns the home or not, because it's not your property if you don't own it.
But still, you stepping up.
Y'all stay in that trouble.
See, that's the thing. Before I even get here, I don't have to explain if I own the property. I'm out here sitting in the place where I rent. You're coming in my privacy.
But
I ain't on the porch.
But
I'm not out in the street. I'm not out out there standing by the White House. I'm sitting on my porch. You're invading my privacy.
And when he said I live here, he went on to explain to him the rest of what he was there for. Watch the video.
But old boy sitting on the porch asked the right questions. Did you get a complaint about something around here? No. Well, then get your ass moving then, man.
He's answering his questions respectfully. Let's play it again because I want to see where the disrespect and a violation happened at, because he didn't go on the porch.
Y'all stay in that trouble. You got your ID on you, chick?
No, I live right here.
Okay. Cool.
It's a cigarette. Did y'all get a call or something right here?
No, so we're doing checks, keeping everybody safe down here, right? Have you heard of the federal surge that Donald Trump's putting out?
No.
Right. You don't follow like Code 3, anything like that people are putting up? All right, so yeah, Trump's got all federal agencies kind of coming together, 7 days of going out, trying to stop the violent crime, all kind of stuff. So we're out here contacting people, talking to them, right? Quality of life offenses, smoking, drinking.
Like I said, he stepped on the porch, violation. Flash the flashlight, violation.
Yeah, when you start flashing the flashlight for no purpose, no reason, you're saying ain't no trouble.
You just explained to me that you stepped up on this porch for nothing. Because you said you're trying to calm the violent crime. We sitting on the porch, nigga. This is what we got to look forward to. Everybody's privacy being invaded. This is how it's going to play out. And it's going to get worse because they're going to start getting physical when people start getting belligerent. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's going to get worse. You're invading the privacy, man. You talk about violent crime, we sitting on the porch. You don't smell no marijuana. You ain't come up and say, y'all smell y'all smoking.
Do you think
got
that
the open liquor containers out here? He ain't do none of that.
Do you feel like it's a good thing for them to come around and let you know that, yo, some things about to be changing around here, man? And I don't know if y'all noticed
it or not.
But
that's not what he was doing, son.
That's not what he was
after
doing?
He realized, oh, boy said I lived here.
Right. But what if he didn't?
You complain about here? No, so what's going on is, right? You should
what's
step up
going
with
on.
that. Hey, fellas, how you doing? I'm Officer such and such with the National Guard, whatever the case may be. Did you hear about the Trump thing going on? Yeah, well, this was going to go on. Y'all can't be smoking in public, this, that, and the third. That's how you handle that, man.
I think that they handled it pretty well. I didn't see no altercation.
No, the people on the porch handled it well. If they would have acted any other way, they would have got their ass dealt with.
Why would they have acted any other way?
Because you're invading our privacy.
How? By being outside?
Yo, we ain't being serious here. You're right, man.
I think
they're invading his privacy, they're invading their privacy, bro.
I mean, they came through talking.
Because you invading my privacy. It's just like somebody coming in your house unwarranted.
I mean, so you got
all I'm asking is.
You got to look at it from the standpoint, somebody just walking up on you, putting a flashlight in your face, and you just on the porch, just minding your business. You ain't doing nothing. So the question was, hey, what, is there some trouble going on around here? No, there ain't no trouble. We just trying to figure out what's going on, make sure.
And that's all I'm saying, Seth. I'm not saying
that's not what he said. What he said was coming through the community, letting people know that there's a Trump issue thing coming around.
No. That's not what they were doing, Seth. ID first, Seth. You ain't hear what he asked for? Yeah, he said, you have ID? No, I got ID. That's how I started.
Okay, ask for ID. What's wrong with that?
And that's what he was trying to say.
And the man said, I live here. And the man said, I live here. And then he never asked for identification again.
At that point, he felt like, all right, damn, I'm bugging.
What if the man didn't live there? What if the man did not? He said, I live here. He went on to explain what's going on. Oh, you live here? Okay, great. Because some people just sit on the floor.
Why not lead while you here first?
Exactly.
Why not lead with that? I'm not saying that them being in Washington is a bad thing. But do this shit right, man. Don't be fucking dog. That ain't right. It's gonna be people that's gonna challenge that authority. What you stepping on my porch for?
Yeah, I was about to say it would look like harassment to people that live in the community.
You own my porch, the steps, whatever. This shit belongs to us. I pay the bills here.
It would look like harassment if you lived in the community and you lived there. You know what I mean?
That's harassment, man. And then you flashing lights.
I'm not saying they don't have a general purpose though, son, because that could be a terrible area. Let's be clear on that. That could be one of the worst areas in DC. We know how Southeast DC gets. So it could be a bad area, but it could look like harassment too to the people that live there.
Just because you in a bad area, don't give them reason to harass you.
This is another one of them times where I really can't voice my opinion because every time I try, y'all both on the same side, and I respect that. All I'm trying to ask you is, what is wrong?
I love yourself.
Let me ask you a question. What is wrong with someone coming up speaking very peaceably and asking some questions?
You missing the point, man. Before it got to speaking, you already violated. Before we got to speaking, you violated, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, son, you gotta understand. We from Jersey.
Act like you're missing that point.
Listen, son. Don't act like you're not from Jersey. I get it. You're a changed man. Everything has changed. But I've been around Arlington Park with cops flashlights when you're not doing anything. But this is what I'm trying to say. When you're in the comfort of your
my
home,
nigga got stopped by the cops, man.
And you sitting on the porch, and cops walk up with flashlight and asking for ID, it don't sound like it's nothing good coming out of this. That's just my opinion. I don't hear nothing coming out of what you're about to say.
Now, can I go?
Yeah.
Can I go now? All right. Let me tell you how I handle something like that. I'm sitting on my porch, right? Y'all over here invading my privacy. I'm going to go ahead and talk it out with y'all. And then I'm going to call my lawyer because y'all disrespected me. Y'all all on the Ring camera.
ain't being realistic, yeah.
I might go in the house, right? Go behind my glass door. You know how they got the glass door? And just stand there with my nuts out. This is what y'all came to see? My nuts out. That's what y'all want to see?
I mean, we still gotta act rational. I mean, I'm not saying
I'm being very rational. What I'm saying is it's a way to show how disapproval, how much you disapprove of what they're doing without getting irrational. You don't gotta get irrational.
I thought
they handled it perfectly fine. The situation even ended up being good, but that's not gonna always be the situation when you're being violated. I realized they were being violated. Them niggas was
because some people
calm
gonna
enough
be
to be
doing
like
illegal things. Some people gonna be doing illegal things. Don't do nothing illegal. Stay calm. Always sue. Always keep a lawyer on
imagine
speed
your mom's
dial.
on the porch in Jersey City. I'm gonna flip this shit. Imagine your mom sitting on the porch in Jersey City. Y'all calm. I mean, I don't want to say no name. Say your mom.
We do it all the time. They do it all the time.
And they sitting on the porch, and these guys start walking up on the porch with flashlights and shit like that. They're gonna be violated. They're gonna feel violated. Are they not? If you say no, then you bugging.
The first call we making is to the lawyers.
Black men don't mean we don't feel violated.
We handling it professionally and legally as soon as we done with this little racial profiling. All right, let me explain one more time.
That's not a professional
They're racially
setting.
profiling.
You have the listen real quick, sir. I'm gonna let you go. You, as the police officer, have the obligation, right, to be sound and of whatever the case may be. Me, on the other hand, no, I didn't go to school for that. I didn't get training in that. You on my property. You are trained to do the right thing, and you're not doing it.
All right, so there is a saying that they say all the time. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, right? Now, these police that have training are being ignorant by violating your rights as a citizen and breaking the law. Don't overreact. Please don't overreact, people. Stay calm.
That situation turned out great.
Right, so stay calm and call your lawyer. Call the police on the police.
Hey, yo, real quick.
I got police officers out here on my porch. I don't know what's going on. We sit and have a good time. We eat some crab legs and chilling. Sub eating some ribs in the backyard, and they out here bothering.
Hey, yo, real quick, before we get off, let me say this. I think we're missing exactly what's happening here. Donald Trump is giving an order for National Guard and police officers to act this way. We do understand that, correct? Right. To operate this way in the communities of DC. That's the green light. So calling a lawyer and trying to do all of that, that don't even matter no more at this point. It's an order that's being put out for him, for these law enforcement to act this way and move around the community. And that's the reason we're talking about it today, because
and real quick, do y'all think that the officer handled it like that because he was on camera? Because he did better. But before he noticed that he was on camera, he was walking up the steps, was he not?
Nah, it looked like he was walking past, and the dude that had the camera pulled out the camera and said, "Hey, is it in trouble in the area?" And that's when he said, "Hey, what's going on?" Now
well, I ain't hear all of that. I ain't hear nobody say is it trouble in the area or nothing.
But that's what he said. If you look at the video again, he wasn't even looking at the dude on the porch. He was looking straight ahead, and the dude said something. That's when he looked directly at the dude with the camera, and that's when he was like, "Hey, let me get your ID." And that started the conversation.
Basically, I don't even want niggas to ask them no questions. Don't ask me what I'm doing in the neighborhood.
Hold on, we got a minute. Well, we got 1 minute left. So let me say what I'm gonna say real quick. All I'm really trying to preach and say is stay calm, man. That's the best thing you can do. Stay calm. and handle it the way it properly should be handled. Because if you get out of that calm state of mind, yes, these racists, whatever we want to call them, pigs, oink oink, whatever it is, may get out of hand, but you can't get your life back. Go ahead and stay calm. You ain't doing nothing illegal, and go ahead and contact your attorney.
And I second that emotion, man. It ain't no you can't fight in no casket, man.
Come on, EQ. Now you're saying something like,
so you can't fight in no casket. You got better off taking it and having your chances in court than anywhere else, man. Ain't no need to try to combat them or fight them. Man, it's best to set something up in the backyard, man. Get you some bitches, set it up in the backyard, get off the porch, man, put your little projector out there, whatever the case may be, and just stay out the goddamn way, man.
Come on, EQ, tell the people, man.
That's the best thing, man.
I mean, one more thing before we get on, but let's be clear. What's happening in D.C. is clearly about to happen in other major cities, and that's what we're starting to look at. We're looking at what's starting in D.C. It should be rolling over into New York City, Los Angeles, and all these other major cities, and that's exactly what's about to happen. So keep your eyes open, man.
Word. Hey, yo, man, we done, unfortunately, man, came to that time of the show, man. You know, man, I hate this part of the show, but, like, you know, we here, so I am Immortal Mask, 1-4 for the Band of Brothers, 1-4 for the Barcode Boys Club Chronicles. I am the Have-Nots mascot. I appreciate y'all getting over here and rocking with us today, man, and every day, those that's around, those that's not around, man, come join the family, man. Come join the family, man. We only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We're going to blow this thing out the water, man. I appreciate y'all. Get over there to that YouTube, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow, Freestyle Friday.
No doubt, no doubt. And just to wrap it up, we probably got to start doing this at the end of every show, man. Finishing off the day, we got Natalie Williams, the top fan of the day, the top follower of the day, the 150 XP. However, Jason is tied, but because Natalie took the edge out points, she has won the contest for the day. That's Natalie Williams. And Natalie Williams a smooth third place. And like y'all already know, man, make sure y'all tune in Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share when you come on and check out the Band of Brothers morning show right here. I am Steven with the B. The B stands for victory, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Freestyle Friday!
Hey, yo, fly globalist everywhere. You ain't never there. I am the Jersey representative South. Appreciate y'all tuning in today. We love y'all. Make sure y'all get over there to the YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. Y'all know what tomorrow is. Freestyle Friday. If you have some music, if you have some music, make sure you send that music to our email as soon as possible. We love y'all. Thank y'all. So signing out.
We don't care if it's the cousin, the nephew, the uncle, music. Send it up, man. You want to get some ears on it, man. Love y'all, man. 100.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway to nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's folding, and I just need gotta go. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot at pippin'.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.